Right, but I mean, it's been an absolute monumental failure. They've just
Chronically obese British woman who once had to be cut free from her home when she grew too big to leave.
Operation properly. So
Sorry, 6 ambulances came?
Yes, so about...
And the costings, the finance, he may have had the edge over Mr. Abbott in last night's debate. So if you saw it, if you want to talk about it, the number here is 0800 80 10 80. Morning, Russell.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Now, first of all, let me just get it right out of the way, the flag. I leave the flag alone. That's what I want to say. Leave it alone. It's had enough. It's had enough said on it.
Right. Right, you are.
Yes. What is your view on that?
I don't think there's enough being said on it. If people want to talk about it, fine, but I don't favour a change. We don't need a change. It's a diversion, but I would never stop anybody phoning in to talk about it, if that's what they wish to do.
Okay, no, fair enough. Well, let me just, if I can, talk about something that's quite close to me at the moment, something that's been happening to me recently. It's quite strange. Late at night, there's been this little boy coming into my garden. Now, it's quite distressing because I don't know how to deal with the situation. I've said to him out the window, "What are you doing?" He doesn't respond to me. I don't like to go. I don't like to leave the house at night, so I don't want to go out there.
What is the boy doing in the garden?
Well, I don't know.
How old is the boy?
I don't know. He could be...
he could be 2.
He could be 2. He's quite small. I'd say probably 4 or 5.
Where does he come from?
Well, I don't know either.
Where does he go to?
He buggers around in the garden. I don't know what he's doing.
What's he wearing?
Oh, I don't...
Oh, you don't know. And what time is this?
Quite late at night.
Like what?
I don't know, like 8 or 9.
And how long does he stay?
It's sometimes up to 20 minutes or so.
Yes.
And I wish that he would respond to me.
Yes, so have you called the police?
No, but I warned. The police have been bothering me about it. I thought the only way I could contact her, I could get a response from him, is by I left hoping that the message would get back to the family of wherever he came from. I presume he has a family somewhere near.
Right, so have you watched him while he's in the garden to see where he goes and how long, at the end of the 20 minutes?
He moves around a bit, but this is what happened, okay? I left a note in a minty, and I left it out, and knowing little boys like, sweets and treats, I get a knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock. And it's the parents next day, and they barking up a storm. They are mad.
So you've had the parents knock on your door the next day?
Yeah, well, it wasn't the next day, it was a couple of days later.
Therefore you know who the boy is and where he comes from?
I don't know who the boy is. I don't even know.
Well, do you know who the parents are?
I didn't even recognise them.
Well, did you ask them why this is happening?
Yes.
And what was
the
response?
And they told me it was none of... They were not... Listen, they didn't communicate well at all. They were angry at me. Next thing I know...
Angry at you for what?
I don't know. They thought that I was... They were angry that that I was putting my foot in their son's business. And I said to them, listen, if your son wants to come into my garden, then he can come through my house first and talk to me before he goes in there. And
so did you ask them the name of the child and the age?
No.
No.
I didn't. I don't You know, that's the least of my concern.
Oh, for goodness sake. You're the least of my concerns this morning. Back in a moment.
Team Macmillan BMW is celebrating 30 years of BMW.